Welcome back to the second episode of the series Top 13 Common Hair Problems and How to Reverse Them. Don't miss out the next episode where I'll cover ways you can naturally treat greasy scalp and hair. Double check if you are subscribed to the channel and also see if the notification bell is turned on. Today we'll be understanding about everything about scalp psoriasis, from what it is, why it develops, the symptoms, tips to dealing the condition, and treatment options. Scalp psoriasis is an autoimmune condition that can affect the skin, including the scalp. It may appear as raised patches of scaly, flaky skin. Areas of psoriasis may resemble to dandruff, but the scalp will also have a silvery sheen and dry scales. The American Academy of Dermatology notes that scalp psoriasis affects the scalp in at least 50% of people with chronic plaque psoriasis. Scalp psoriasis is a common scalp condition. Having this chronic condition means that it tends to come and go over time. Often is triggered or worsened by certain factors such as stress, drinking alcohol, smoking, and even poor diet. Scalp psoriasis is not contagious and can be easily treated using scalp care products and even changing your diet. Scalp psoriasis and other forms of psoriasis occur when the immune system doesn't work properly. Skin cells grow too quickly, growing within days rather than weeks. The body can't shed these skin scales quickly enough to match the new growth. They pile up on the skin surface, causing psoriasis. Research has linked scalp psoriasis with chronic inflammation, which occurs with other health issues such as insulin resistance, arthritis, obesity, high cholesterol, and heart disease. This shouldn't scare you, but rather a reminder that scalp psoriasis and many other common hair conditions, illnesses, and diseases is derived from the health of your colon and other major organs. In the first episode, I mentioned that having a buildup in your colon is due to processed junk food that can cause different sorts of diseases as small as dandruff to something severe as cancer. Each area of our colon is connected to a particular part of our body. Other common triggers that set off or worsen flare-ups of scalp psoriasis include infections, skin injuries, vitamin D deficiency, and certain medications. Stay throughout the end of the video because I will list several treatment options and natural alternatives to treat and even permanently rid scalp psoriasis. Symptoms may include fine, scaly that looks like dandruff or appear as thick, crusty plaques that cover the entire scalp. Other skin disorders such as seborrheic dermatitis may resemble psoriasis. However, scalp psoriasis appears powdery with a silvery sheen, while seborrheic dermatitis looks yellowish and greasy. These symptoms usually appear evenly on both sides of the scalp, or they may affect most of the head. They may also extend to the neck, ears, forehead, and other parts of the face. Scalp psoriasis dandruff is different than common dandruff. The scalp must be carefully removed. Combing and brushing scalp psoriasis can make it difficult, so be careful when combing or brushing your hair. Do not scratch or pick the scales because it can irritate your scalp. Follow the steps below. Scalp psoriasis is a reaction where your body is sending up an alarm that something is wrong with your colon. A simple occasional detox cleanse and change of diet is very effective in reversing scalp psoriasis. Obviously, it's harder to do it than saying it, but I guarantee to you that you will notice a dramatic change for the better of your health. Refer to a dermatologist for diagnosis and treatment to make sure if you do have scalp psoriasis. The hair on the scalp may make topical medication for psoriasis difficult to use, So you may be prescribed lotions, liquids, gels, forms, or sprays instead of thicker creams or ointment used on other parts of the body for those who has psoriasis besides their scalp. If topical treatment isn't effective, there are numerous natural alternative treatments for scalp psoriasis, which are my personal favorites. I just love nature because in nature you can easily find medicines for anything. Here are several hair, scalp, skin masks you can make into a paste and possibly treat the scalp condition. Just be sure to stick with one mask at a time period and be consistent. Leave the mask in for 30 to 45 minutes. Here are several oils you can use to massage directly onto the affected skin areas. Here I'll be showing you 2 books that contain a blend of foods you can eat to treat any form of psoriasis and scalp condition. The first book is called The New Healing Herbs. The author wrote out a few healing herbs and possible healing herbs for psoriasis. Now to the next book, Dictionary of Vitamins and Minerals from A to Z. I referred to the same book in the first episode where we were covering dandruff. On page 88, Layla Africa wrote several foods to help with scalp health. If you want a copy of these books, I'll leave the link in the description box. Applying treatment directly to the affected area does help in treating the condition, but you must be mindful that scalp psoriasis is a condition that derives back into your colon. A couple of the foods are repetitive from the different sources, but this should tell you that these foods are effective in benefiting to reverse scalp psoriasis. Consider ingesting the ingredients below blended in your food, snacks, and even beverages. Here are some recommended supplements you want to take on a daily basis. If you try all of these treatment options and it hasn't been effective, or if you want faster results in ridding scalp psoriasis, consider going on a fast, either a water fast or a dry fast. Whichever fast you anticipate to go on, it can amazingly help in detoxing your entire body completely. Now, it all depends on how long you stay on the fast. You cannot be on the fast for 3 days and expect the work to be done miraculously. Before you start a fast, ask yourself if you are mentally prepared for this drastic change in your body. But most importantly, ask a qualified medical expert if it's okay for you to be on a fast. Do your part in researching the benefits in fast. During a water fast, you want to drink water elixir that contains these high omega-3s fats in your alkaline or spring water. Also add in Irish sea moss and Bladderwrack so that you are intaking your needed vitamins. For those of you who do not know what's Irish sea moss, it's an algae that contains 92 of the 102 minerals every human being needs on a daily basis to have a healthy immune system. As for Bladderwrack, is another sea algae. It too has a lot of minerals, but it's an excellent source for iron and iodine. Anyone who has iron deficiency should most definitely drink Bladderwrack. During the duration of a dry fast, you are basically not eating food or drinking any beverages, like no water, no tea, no juice, and no soda. Talk with your healthcare provider about any complementary health approaches you use, including any detoxing, cleanses, and or the supplements and natural alternatives that I mentioned in the video. Together, you and your healthcare providers can make a shared, well-informed decision to help you. This video was not intended as a medical advice. My intention is more so providing you information in the beauty of alternative medicines to possibly reverse scalp psoriasis. I sure do hope this video was useful to you and giving this video a huge thumbs up. If you know anyone who suffers from scalp psoriasis, share this video with them so that they can be informed about this common hair condition. Sharing is caring. Remember that health is wealth. See you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.